We got Snoop tonight, and look at
me out there. Do it, dog. Is he going to throw a strike? Get it together.
Oh, you got the Greg Q. Barry back here?
Yes, sir.
Well, that is 50 Cent. Curtis Jackson.
Curtis Jackson.
And his first pitch was not great. Just a bit outside. What can you say? You think he opened up a little early?
Yeah.
Going down that front shoulder.
It's good. He never had a choice between playing for the Mets or being a rapper. So.
And here comes the great Chicago hero who's won many a championship and big game, Michael Jordan, to throw out the ceremonial first ball. So they are trying to get all of the good karma they can get, Joe, here from the get-go.
Well, John, no wonder I couldn't get him on the phone. I've been trying to reach him. He's here at the stadium.
And he's got a Sammy Sosa jersey on. Sammy Sosa, the catcher. Michael and Sosa, two of the biggest sports icons.
So we'll see if we can take a look at the beauty of this first pitch. What are you thinking right now? Wow.
I was really hoping that would not end up on television.
I don't know that anybody ever told you not to throw it into the stands either.
The good news was I had the distance. The bad news was I hit the umpire.
Now, do you remember this in 2005, Adam? You and Chris Rock?
I remember Chris Rock making a terrible pitch. I wasn't that good either, but Chris... Yeah, that's right, baby. Thank you.
You know what? I have a picture of that. Adam and I kind of greeting each other after that pitch in my basement, and my kids think that's like the coolest thing ever. Not that I played baseball, but that
Me and
I know you. I know
love
you.
that. I got you in my office. That same picture. I swear to God.
Do you recognize this man? No, he's not a very tall, slim right-hander. He's not somebody who's trying out for the Dodgers. That's Kobe Bryant of the world champion Lakers, who threw out the first ball tonight. Gets a hug from Dave Hansen, and he got an ovation from this crowd.
How about Shaq, right? I didn't know they made a uni that big. That's a big uniform right there. We are. Yes, we are. All right, how about this, Brad Ziegler? Frame it up. There you go. That's a strike. I'm not telling him that was off the edge. Are you crazy?
A few minutes ago, John Wall of the Washington Wizards, as we wondered whether a point guard can throw a baseball. He's a much better passer between the lines on the hard court, and Drew Storen made a great play. Stanford bails out Kentucky on that play.
Saw her warming up, and I listen, this is all I'm going to tell you is you're gonna have to go back. She gives it a great effort here, but you're going to have to go back to 2009. The belt holder for the worst ever first pitch of a ball game was Baba Booey.
Part of the festivities, Gronk was out there to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. This is what it looked like. Great hand for one of the great tight ends of all time, and he spiked it. So I don't think it counts as a pitch, but we're underway.
I think it's a balk.
All right, David Cohn, break this down. Stephen A. Smith threw out the first pitch. I want you to break down the delivery.
Well, there is a big difference between throwing on flat ground and getting on that bump. It changes everything.
I've known you a long time,
Yes.
and I could see from that look on your face, you were really ticked off.
I was disgusted with myself, man. I'm sitting up there, and I'm like, I can't believe how far this is. I can't believe how far this is.
Here's the man himself, the man who pulled off that miraculous first pitch, Jerry Seinfeld.
Thank you, Gary. It's great to be in the booth. I am 65 years old, okay? I challenge another 65-year-old sitcom star to hum that in there right over the plate.
We have it on the first pitch. Victor Wembanyama. Oh, he goes into the litany of bad first pitches. Well, Aaron Boone found humor in it, and then Wembanyama fires one into the seats, and that was a little bit better. But he'll be the #1 draft pick, and that first pitch will be long forgotten as he hopefully dominates the NBA.
As we get set for the opening pitch to be thrown out by Houston's own Megan Thee Stallion. The sellout crowd of about 41,000 have been on their feet for about the last 40 minutes with the teams announced their opening day lineups and their entire rosters and the World Series trophies. She was practicing beneath the stadium just a few minutes ago and was throwing strikes. So here we go as she gets set to throw. With that, we are underway and set for the first pitch as we get set for opening night baseball here in Houston.
You got up there to the leg kick. It was money from my angle.
Noticed.
I know.
I went up there and just did it. I didn't stand there long enough to think about it.
Look at this.
Oh, God, that's
Look, a little cutter, too. You got a little cutter on there.
Yeah, it had
Sign him. No look.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Who's making fun of anything?
Oh, God, I thought my leg was coming up and around.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the mound Houston native and Olympic champion Simone Biles. She's back at Minute Maid Park to toss tonight's ceremonial first pitch. And Jake Marisnik comes out to catch it. And there's your first pitch and then some from Simone Biles.
The first pitch, all I wanted to do was keep it high. Everybody made fun of me. Don't bounce it, don't bounce it. So I try to keep it high.
It was high, all right.
It was a little high. I think it was a ball.
Yeah, maybe, unless it was you up at the plate, right?
No.
Tony Sanchez is telling the story about what happened to him. Mike Tyson just threw out a ceremonial first pitch and pretended to bite off a piece of Tony Sanchez's ear. And of course, Tyson has done that. I don't know that Evander Holyfield thought it was so funny, but there you go, Mike Tyson.
It's yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Tony Holyfield.
Yeah.
Well, there's Miles Teller, who was part of Top Gun Maverick, throwing out the ceremonial first pitch today, with Ryan Howard doing the catching. He had some gas on that throw there.
Yeah, well, Castellanos, I was in the batting cage beforehand, and he said, make sure you toe the rubber and let it eat.
That's so funny.
There's a comedy festival in Toronto, and comedian Sarah Silverman, to promote that festival, threw out the first pitch to Ricky Romero. Had some good velocity on the throw. Was pretty proud of herself, spiked the glove.
Little attitude, huh?
Yep.
A lot of woos raining throughout Minute Maid Park before the game.
Oh, man, it was woo-tastic in Houston, getting that strut going, hearing it from the fans. That was a lot of fun to watch. He likes putting on a performance, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he does.
I was talking about Ric Flair. Josh Reddick, here we go. There it is. That's that same strut that Josh used to go out there and get that World Series championship ring.
Back here at Progressive Field, Kid Cudi, ceremonial first pitch. Let's see what happens. Oh.
He's going to need some work.
You do pitching lessons still, right?
I still do.
Maybe.
Did you play any baseball growing up?
Yeah, when I was younger, probably till I was about 12 years old. But the mound is a lot farther than I expected.
And a strike to Mike Myers. How about a Cardinal fan? Were you a Cardinal fan growing up?
Yes, I was.
Tell you what, this guy, athletic, one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Before it's all said and done, might go down as the best of all time. Now let's see if he can throw a strike. Hopefully Patrick Mahomes gave him a few lessons before today's game. Here we go. Oh!
He ran up. He better not hit Bieber. He would have been in trouble.
Might have been a little overamped.
I think so. You got to put a little air underneath that pitch, but he almost one-hopped him.
Oh, man.
When you can get a ceremonial first pitch in and a backflip, you're winning. This is Simu Liu, star of Marvel Studios' Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, only in theaters now. First pitch strike, and then a 10-point landing.
Martin Lawrence, good frame job there by Nick Gordon. We'll call it a strike. That's the first pitch. Jazz getting a chance to meet Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
It wasn't that long ago we had the first pitch, and it was the new University of Michigan head football coach Jim Harbaugh throwing a dart there to Brad Ausmus. I asked him before the game, during pregame, I said, are you nervous at all about throwing out the first pitch? He said, nervous, looked at me and incredulous. This guy lives to compete in everything he does. So he left no doubt about it, maybe a little up and out of the zone there, but he did get it across the plate.
You guys know this. In 2002, we threw out the first pitch.
Yeah. Oh, right. All of you
did,
did,
myself,
right? Yeah.
Jim Gandolfini.
Yep.
George Steinbrenner gave us his box.
Wow.
I'm the only guy that didn't bounce.
I was going to say, you
I'm
threw
the only
strike,
one.
right? I'm not surprised.
I've thrown out 3 first pitches. Wrigley Field, Detroit, and here I have not bounced it.
A very interesting first pitch earlier today, a ceremonial first pitch. Kevin Hart and Kourtney Kardashian throwing out the first pitch today. Kevin Hart stopped by Dodger Stadium today to shoot an episode for his second season of YouTube original series, Kevin Hart, What the Fit. Rumor has it a few of our guys in blue gave Kevin a run for his money in the episode. I know Matt Kemp was involved, a couple of other boys in blue. So welcome, Kevin Hart and Kourtney Kardashian.
Grimace threw out the first pitch at Citi Field on his birthday. I don't know if you guys know this, but he was a bad guy at McDonald's Playland, but he eventually became homies with Ronald.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, can we talk about this? A stupid good pitch. Like, how, you guys?